Morgan Yates, and I'm super excited for today's video. If you've been following along for a minute, you may have seen my empty house tour when I moved into this house back in September. There's a lot that I have not shown and kind of just want to give a full update on where things are at. I would say the house right now is at like, I would call this like phase one, you know, it's like, it's livable, it's cute, could just be done and like check it off as is. However, there are a few rooms that I still have a bit more of a vision for that I'm gonna be doing room makeover videos coming up over the next several weeks, depending on when things I order arrive. We all know the struggle. And if this is the first video you're seeing of mine, I would love if you would subscribe. If you want to stick around for more home decorating content. My name is Morgan. I am at 27. I live in Los Angeles. Welcome to my 3-story, 2-bedroom townhouse, 2.5 bathrooms. Let's get to it. We have a lot to see. I'm gonna start downstairs. So starting out entering the house, we have the front door, and this is what the entryway looks like when you first walk in. There are a couple windows here, so we have some good lighting. This guitar is definitely not normally here. It's down here, so I remember to bring it to my friend who it belongs to. This entryway is actually probably the first room makeover video that's gonna come up because I just feel like a lot more could be done with the space. You know, we have this wall space. I hung this little circle mirror. I wanna get like, well, I'm not gonna give it away, but I just think a lot more could be done in here. I feel like there's a little bit more I could do in this space to make it a little more inviting, a little more fun. So that's probably gonna be the first room makeover video coming up next week or the week after. As we move throughout the hallway, first door right here is just the garage, 2-car garage, nothing really to see there. Then we have the laundry room. If we could call it that, the laundry closet. I'm gonna do some organizing to this in that video as well. Moving all the way to the back, there's like a little gated, I mean, this is not an entertaining space. I would not call this a patio by any means. There's just a little tiny bit of outdoor space that is gated, and I just keep the trash back there. And then this way, it's not really cute or clean at the moment, but I do also have a little outdoor, like bigger patio space with an outdoor dining table, some outdoor sofas, things like that. I'm also gonna have all the furniture you see in this video and as many decorative items as possible linked in the description box by room. If there's something you wanna link to that you don't see, let me know. This, we're not showing. It's a big old mess. Just your standard under the stairs closet. It has like all of my holiday decor, party decor, things like that. Then moving up the stairs, here we have the overview of kind of like an all-in-one living space. There's the kitchen, the dining, living room area, as well as this full-length mirror. So I will start it off with the half bath, which is located right next to the bar cart. Try to keep this stocked for when guests come over. There's a little bit of everything on here, all about some pretty glassware. And then moving into the half bathroom. This is the only bathroom on this floor. This room I'm considering doing a makeover video too, but I'm kind of lacking in like vision or ideas. I kind of think it'd be fun to do like a funky, bold, like wallpaper in here. But of course that's getting into like really not renter friendly territory. So I don't know. If you have ideas or any inspo, you wanna tag me in or anything, that's always appreciated. But yeah, nothing too special here. Just a little half bath. Got some dark cabinets. Back here, I always forget because I never shut the door when I go to the bathroom apparently, but little window right there. Cute little side table, trying to spice things up. And then coming in to the living area. I have this big rug. I have this upstairs as well. My favorite place to get rugs is just on like, I think they're all from Overstock. They're so affordable for huge rugs and like really good quality, thick, stay in place. I'll have my favorites linked. Couch is from Article. My favorite pillows. I'm contemplating if I should take 2 of these off. I kind of feel like it looks a little like overstuffed with pillows, but I just like them each so much individually. But I went with a little mix and match approach for the decorative pillows in here. They are all from Tonic Living, which is my favorite place to get pillows. They are like so plush, so like actually comfortable. I will link these. Like, I think they are such a good investment. My pillows upstairs are from there as well. Moving back here, this is looking like a jungle a little bit these days. This plant needs to be repotted into something bigger. This piece of furniture just has like, this cabinet just has so much glassware and like overflow bar supplies. This bowl normally houses my keys so that those are never lost. Got this little faux olive tree a while back. I think it is pretty cute as well. I talked about this a really long time ago, but if you're just stumbling upon this video, figuring out how to like lay out the furniture in here was a bit of a dilemma just because the couch can't really go all the way back here. Like the TV is so far away, it's like microscopic. And also people always comment that the TV is crooked. It is not. It is hung on like a swiveling mount, so the angle is just always off, I guess, if it looks crooked. But having like the swivel mount is nice for like being able to watch from the couch or watch from like cooking in the kitchen. So the only thing that really made sense was to do a big rug and couch coffee table setup kind of just in the middle of the room. I have a couple decorative elements on the second level. I like the little tiered look, so you can have like that coffee table decor, but it's not actually in your way, you know? And then moving over into the kitchen, have these two hanging lights above the island, which is just a really pretty marble. My bar stools are from West Elm. Also, when it comes to the future and like buying a house, this is one thing that's really nice about renting, is I feel like I discover new things everywhere I move that I realize I like and like have to have in a future home that I buy, and things I hate. And one of those is gray or like cool tone cabinets. I just want white. I feel like this gray just brings out like the gray and everything else I really miss in my last house, how like everything was like gold accents. Like here everything is silver. All of like the base elements of my last house really brought out like a warmer vibe or like warmer color scheme. Yeah, you'll see that in the bathrooms upstairs too. You live and you learn. Something I always like to have on hand are fresh flowers. My favorite place to get flowers is Urban Stems. Well, Trader Joe's probably first because that's the more affordable route. But if you want like a really elevated display, I will have these linked from Urban Stems. In the kitchen, there are a couple little wooden built-in shelves, which I think is really cute. Moving over this way, a couple of random pieces of decor. Got a little fruit bowl going on. Nothing special in the cabinets. There's the stove, espresso machine. My microwave is built in over on this side, which I really like because it's a little bit more concealed. And then all of the cabinets and drawers in this house are like push to open, which is another thing that I'm used to now. It used to drive me crazy, but that's definitely something that when I buy a house, I do not want. Moving this way, I've got the fridge, and then my most recent like favorite part of the house, you're getting a little sneak preview because this area is not done, but I used to have the bar cart over there and I wanted a bit more of like a decorative element. I needed some height in here. Curtains are on the way still to be hung. The lighting is kind of tricky right now, but this is my dining set. It's from West Elm, as are the chairs. They're just like a velvety fabric. They've held up really well over the past couple of years also. And what I really love doing over on this table is creating like a really big, like over the top floral arrangement. This is just done with Trader Joe's flowers, and putting them in like a wide low vase. I think it's just such a nice elegant touch, as well as like I was always having just all this empty table space and not really knowing what to do with it. So I think adding flowers is just a really easy thing to do to like take things up a notch. Over here I also have this little faux fireplace. This is from Homery. I was looking for just like some fake little fireplace vibe. This looks like a built-in. It like perfectly matches my walls, and I just found this like Googling for a faux fireplace. I like the 3-tiered shelves, some other decorative elements up here. And then I want to talk about this mirror because I almost spent so much money getting one of these at like CB2 or West Elm or something like that. I think Anthropologie has one that looks similar as well. And then I actually found this Googling like antique mirror. I found it on Home Depot's website for like a fraction of the price. So I will have that linked. This is the staircase up to the bedrooms upstairs, but to finish things here, again, figuring out like what to do with furniture here and like how to style this like random cutaway unit with a couple cabinets that's like centered more so with where like your living area would be. So it would make sense for like the TV to go in there. However, you're also limited with like this other piece of wall that sticks out. So like you're working with like a very narrow space for a TV. So I ended up going with the TV on this side. For the longest time, did not know what to do under here, but I had a ton of cords down here that I like had to do something with. To conceal the cords, I actually just have them in this basket. And then I decided to just fill this big space with an oversized piece of canvas art that I actually already had. I'm obsessed with this like art light. I think this makes it look so elegant, like something you see in a gallery or a museum. I have it plugged into a dimmer so I can like control how bright I want it, which is really nice at night. So would I design everything this way? Absolutely not. But now we're gonna move upstairs to the bedroom. So as you come up the stairs, first I just have another full-length mirror, kind of just because I had so many I didn't know what to do with them. So there's just like this little landing area here, a couple closets, number 1 and number 2 right here. They're actually pretty nice. This is not clean. Lots of good shelving going on in here. I'm gonna start with my bedroom. So moving in here, I pretty much moved everything from my last room, just like straight here, have not changed a lot. There's gonna be a bedroom makeover, that's gonna be its own video. But my last place, again, just like the core like bones of the house, I feel like made everything look so warm and like inviting. And then all of the gray doors at this house, I feel like make everything look so gray and lifeless. So we're gonna try to change that. Same rug as downstairs. I have my bed that's from West Elm. I am such a big fan of it. Details on that will be in the description box. To pan this way, again, this is something I would have never wanted or chose in a house if I were designing it. This wall was like really the only one that made sense to put the bed on. And so you have no choice but to like look at your closet doors. Like I want just like, you know, blank wall space. I want a big dresser. I want a big TV. Moving over to the closet. Both closets are identical and this is what it looks like. I have a lot of ideas of things to do in this room, so I'm not gonna give them away yet. And then moving into the bathroom over here. Again, we have a lot of darker elements in here. I've now learned, this is like another takeaway from renting, is that dark counters and dark floors show absolutely everything. It can be like a drop of water and it will leave a mark on it. Both of the bathrooms have double sinks, which is nice, you know, can never have too many sinks. Another little window to get some good light in here. And then this is the shower. Not a ton to say about that. Let me know if you have any ideas of how I can like step up the decorating in here. Moving into the second bedroom, this was almost the one I put my bed in because I thought, you know, symmetrical windows, that's easy. I'm gonna have this like whole wall for this is my TV and dresser for my last bedroom. So in that way, I feel like it made sense for this to be the bedroom. However, the driveway to like all of these townhouses is on this side, like right in front. And I kind of, as time went on, thought it'd probably be a little bit louder. These windows also directly face a neighbor, so I have it closed at the moment. So overall, I am really happy with my decision to make the other room my bedroom. But if you're like, Morgan, what in the world is this mess going on? This room is incomplete. Again, we're gonna have a room makeover video for this. When I moved in, I was debating between should this be an office, like should this be a workout room? This is kind of just where everything left over went that I owned. But I'm gonna be turning this into a really cute gym room. And again, I have lots of ideas. These boxes, sorry, there was just nowhere else for these to go. These are like Poshmark things that are listed and some other Poshmark things I need to list. It's kind of a holding zone at the moment until I ship all this out. This is like definitely the most unfinished space, considering doing like an accent wall here. And this room, something I also did not love for a bedroom, for these mirrored doors. So behind that is just more closet space, and I keep like suitcases, like big winter coats, things like that in there. And then this is the bathroom that I literally never use. So again, there are double sinks, the same floors and countertops. There are skylights in the bathrooms, which is really nice to get like some natural light. This is the only bathtub, so I have this set up for a little bath time. And then in this room, the toilet is behind the door. So I'm questioning design elements, but whatever. And then that brings us back out here where we have another skylight. That's pretty much it. And that is it for the house tour. If you guys have any tips, any decorating feedback, any ideas, I would love to hear those in the comments. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.